Howdy, everyone. It's your favorite trainer with the belt buckle. If you look at there, we got all of our locations. So we got Santa Monica, West Hollywood, San Diego, Austin. We're online. That's why the map's behind me, because the book is what's changing the game. How to become a successful personal trainer. Now, today I'm going to go through frequently asked questions for our level 1 coach show up fitness. Woo-hoo. This is what's changing the game. If you go back in the early 1900s and ask people, what's the best mode of transportation? Everyone would say horse and carriage. You got to go in the horse. You're never going to go faster than 9 miles per hour. If you ask 10 people would say horse and carriage. Fast forward to today, you ask people in 2022, what's the best way to become a trainer? Get certified. NASM. It's the best certification in the world. ACE. Holy shit, look at this. They don't even have the 17 muscles of the shoulder, and they don't teach you how to program. These aren't fitness companies. These are marketing companies. I have to say all of them. They just want you to get the next cert, the next cert, the next cert. And as I talk about in my book, half the book is my story, Show Up Fitness, and how we became who we are. My journey, my background in kinesiology, my CSCS, teaching trainers, helping over 2,200 people pass the NASM because it's easy. It's bullshit. The average trainer, 90% quit within the first year of getting certified. And that breaks my heart because I get so many people to reach out to me. I'm certified, now what? The industry doesn't set you up for success. You need to have a really good grasp on functional anatomy. That's going to lead into a better understanding of programming. And that's how you build your confidence. Taking a multiple choice test, 100 questions, 120 questions, doesn't do shit. So you have no confidence in imposter syndrome. You go out there and you want to gain experience, which is absolutely fucking terrible to do. Do not, I repeat, do that. Talking to someone the other day, I need to pass this test, my cert, so I can go out there and start training. No, that's why we don't have respect as an industry, because that's the blind leading the blind. Could you imagine any other profession where you get your piece of paper, your trade, and now you go out there and you start helping people? No, you need guided supervision. So what we do at Show Up Fitness, we have a 2-month internship, in-person, online. And the online right now is what's going to allow us to grow so much faster because we have people from all over the world. We have people in India right now. We have people from London. We have people from Czechoslovakia, people from Brussels, all throughout the UK, Brazil, United States. And what this allows for you to do is ask questions to professionals. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Background in kinesiology, best internships in the world from the University of Connecticut, cardiac rehab, physical therapy. Our team with top professors, doctors, physical therapists, registered dietitians allow you to be successful because you are always going to know the answer versus a client comes in, they have asthma, they have rotator cuff problems. You just throw shit at the wall and hope it stinks. Let's do this exercise, but you don't understand why you're doing that exercise because you don't understand anatomy. So what we're offering now is our 2-month internship online, and our new platform is amazing. It's like Netflix. So you can go in there and you watch section 1, and you're going to learn all about skeletal anatomy, the 206 bones of the human body, muscles. You're going to learn about endocrine system. You're going to learn about nervous system, how to program, the tenets of great programming, why you do large muscles first, multi-jointed first, how many times a week should you be training, addressing the mechanisms of hypertrophy. What does a beginning workout look like for someone who is 76? Someone who's 106, someone who's 7. So we're going to allow you to regress a program, progress a program to make it best suitable for the individual in front of you. That's our level 1. In our level 1, you go at your own pace. You go through section 1. We have weekly live calls. Typically, they're Monday, 8 a.m. California time. That's PST. I say typically because we change it per the individuals of the class. Classes can be as small as 7 people. We've had them as big as 50. So if we have a lot of people from the UK or on the East Coast, sometimes we'll do it at 10 or 11 o'clock. We have programming calls, we have anatomy calls, and then we have functional aspects of the core patterns. And that's how we do our program. We're going to teach you that. So our platform has tons of videos that are an hour long where you get the professor with the belt buckle And I take case examples. So the most recent one, we had someone who's an asthmatic. They're 35 years old. They're morbidly obese. We help the intern who's certified. Maybe they're not certified. You don't have to be certified. That's the most important thing. We'll talk about that here in a second. So I helped her design a program that's appropriate with medical clearance for this individual. So we go over the core pattern. We're going to start with a bench. We're going to start with going to curl. We'll do that 3 rounds. It's a core pattern and an accessory. Accessory is what makes the workout fun for your clients. If you have a bro and he wants giant biceps, you implement that. If you want nice abs, you do some crunches. It doesn't do shit, but it makes your clients feel funny and fuzzy inside. It makes them feel good. Great. Second core group, you do a core exercise, and then an accessory. That core exercise is a movement pattern. So we have a vertical push and pull, horizontal push and pull. We have a squat, hinge, unilateral, and transitional. Those are the 8 movement patterns, the core movement patterns. So our level 1 is geared towards passing this test that we have. And this isn't a multiple choice question. That's bullshit. You don't have confidence from there. I can't tell you how many times I see 2 pieces of paper. Yay. Now what? So we want to help build and develop your confidence. You need to be able to do that in front of a panel. So we have 3 of our coaches. And you're going to need to be able to name the 17 muscles around the shoulder. You cannot miss one. If you do, you have to retake it. You got to know 20 muscles of the lower body. Quads, there's 4. Hamstrings, there's 3. Adductors, there's 3. Glutes, there's 3. And then you have the calf group, which there's 7. Anterior tib, posterior tib, pronoid group, there's 3 of them. Brevis, longus, tertius, BLT, soleus, and gastroc. You need to be able to articulate that to the board. That's the first portion, functional anatomy. And then we're going to get into how and the main muscles that are working with the main core patterns. So horizontal push, what are the main muscles? You got to know it's the pectoralis major, anterior deltoid, triceps. You're going to have protraction and your serratus anterior working. We're not just guessing randomly. You need to know that because it's confidence. When a client is, I'm going to do a bench press, and is it the back and biceps? If you don't know that, you're not going to be able to get clients confidently. So you'll be able to ace that portion. And then the most important part is a program for a client on the spot. Now, we have a great relationship with Equinox. Equinox loves Show Up Fitness level 1 coaches. Why? Because when they get hired, because they will, you put Show Up Fitness on your resume. I was just talking to a recruiter earlier today. Send me more level 1 coaches. Do they need to be certified? I don't want to say her name, but do they need to be certified? No. Why? Because certifications don't mean shit. It means you passed the test. It doesn't mean anything. We teach you how to program to build confidence. We have trainers all throughout the nation working at Equinox. Equinox is the highest level. They're charging between $125, $150 per session. That's what we teach towards, that level. Now, Show Up Fitness trainers, we're at this level, but level 1, you'll be able to go to an Equinox. If you ever want to work for a Show Up Fitness, you got to get your level 2. Focus a lot more on assessments, and we focus a lot more on anatomy. Level 1, super, super simple, but it's going to be challenging. You're not just going to be able to take it randomly. I sent an email out to 200 people who used our study guide to pass NASM. We've sold over 4,000. We've helped over 2,200 people. And for the people who pass, I reached out to them. This is a year after they are certified personal trainers. Now, this isn't science. This isn't anything that's going to be in a journal, but this is interesting. 200 people, I asked them, where are they training? How's their job? What can I help them with? I didn't get a single email back. That could mean they have a different email. They don't like the belt buckle guy. There's a lot of different things. But it goes right into what I talk about in my book. The average trainer quits. You don't know anatomy, don't know programming, you have imposter syndrome, and you go out there. I need to find a coach to help me. That coach could suck. And if you get a shitty mentor, you're not going to make it in this industry. So I really feel for trainers that want to create this into a career. And they think it's going to be a hobby, or even worse, you sign up for a fucking bundle from NASM, $3,400 is their new one for a wellness consultation, whatever it is. You don't even know how to implement nutrition. We have dietitians on our team. We have professors. This is up-to-date scientific information. And you need to be able to communicate that in person on a Zoom call or in person. We have weekend seminars. We're going to be in LA this weekend. We'll be in Austin. We'll be in Philadelphia, New York. We are providing a platform for people to create a career out of personal training. And I talk about that in my book with Help Nick. And I cannot stress this enough. I know it's beating a dead horse. The average trainer is going to quit. And it just breaks my heart when I get all these emails. Trainers want to go gain experience, but they don't have someone to help them with programming. You don't know how to assess people. If you play the game, battle ropes, Bosu balls, stability balls, squat, curl, press, all this horse shit, your clients aren't going to get results. They don't get results. You're not going to sign back up. They don't sign back up. You're constantly looking for new clients. At Show Up Fitness, trainers that work for us, they have an 85% closing rate. Gyms, they settle for 28, 32%. Why are our trainers so much better? It's because they understand anatomy and programming. And you need to be able to articulate this. And off of our West Hollywood location, right off of Sunset, we have celebrities walking by all the time. If Jeremy Piven walked by, which he does, he says, "Hey, belt buckle dude, can you take me through a workout?" Hold on a second. I need 15 minutes to write out a program for you. No. Jeremy, Chris, nice to meet you. Smile. How's it going? Anything I should be aware of? Any contraindications to the movement? How's your ticker hold up? Any injuries? You're good to go? Great. Sign this waiver. Boom. What's your goal today? What do you want to lift? Chest? Great. Let's go do it. There's my program. I already have it in my mind. I know I'm going to do multi-jointed first. I'm going to implement unilateral stuff. I'm going to get metabolic stress at the end of a program. I'm going to have fun, teach him something new. I'm going to say his name. I'm going to provide a professionalism, because the average trainer is an idiot. They just sit on their phone with their notepad. They're sitting there. They're not engaged. We are the best trainers in the world, 100%, no doubt in my mind, because we see the product, and the world needs more quality trainers. And that's what this is going to do. Level 1 is going to change the game. This is cars. This is the Model T, where everyone has their horses. Those are certified trainers. Show Up Fitness, we're transportation, we're motor vehicles. If you want to bet with me, I'm a gambling man. We got March Madness right now. I guarantee you 10 years from now, certifications will not be part of the equation in fitness. Absolutely 100%. I'm going to timestamp this and come back and look at it. They will not be part of the equation for successful trainers, because it doesn't do anything. You get one cert, you get the next one, you get the next one, you get the next one. False confidence. You hurt people. Nope, not when you show up. When you understand movement, you can help people and you can make this into a career. Those are the main questions that we have. You go at your own pace with this platform. You watch the sections. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have shoulder anatomy. We have hip anatomy. We have nutrition, how to program. We have special guests from Andrew Coates to prehab guys to different registered dietitians, Tony Gentilcore, top names in the industry. It's $100 per month. Shoot me an email. We do give discounts and coupon codes for those that just passed their certification. So for 2 months, $100 month 1, $100 month 2. If you're part of the internship, the cost for the test for level 1 is $49. If you're not part of the internship, you can test it. It's $99. After that 2 months, sometimes people want to do 3, depending on your schedule. 3 months is when most people will take the level 2. We're really excited. Check out bios now, because NASM CPT, ISS CPT, no offense, fellas and fellers, girls and guys, but that doesn't mean anything. All it means to educated trainers is that person is insecure and they don't understand movement. What you want to look for quality coaches, Show Up Fitness level 1 coach. That means that you are competent and you are qualified when it comes to training. We don't want certified trainers. We provide and create qualified trainers. You guys have a great day. If you haven't read the book, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer, we're coming up on 300 5-star reviews. Get into the book. Half of it is my experience, and I get the top coaches in the world to go through their suggestions on how to make this into a career. It's not certifications. It's internships. Being able to talk to professionals like this. Have a great day. Keep showing up.